So, welcome back, Super Geniuses. This is Mark, and this video lecture is going to be about order of operations with fractions. Okay, so here's your order of operations. P is for parentheses, E is for exponents, M is for multiplication, D is for division, A is for adding, S is for subtracting. The reason why I put M and D and the little crust there is to say that it's multiplication and division in order. So the order you see it, that's the order you do it. Same thing with add and subtraction. The order you see it, the order you do it. Okay, so let's do this first one. So negative 7 over 3 squared. Well, you know negative 7 over 3 squared. Anything squared is what? Itself multiplied 2 times in a row. So negative 7 over 3 is the same as negative 7 over 3 times negative 7 over 3. Negative 7 times negative 7 is 49, and then 3 times 3 is 9, okay? And I'm just going to leave it like that. You can turn it to a mixed number if you want to, but that's all you have to do. That's the answer. Okay, how about here? 1 half to the 5th power. So that's 1 times itself 5 times in a row, and then 2 times itself 5 times in a row. Or 1 half times itself 5 times in a row. I'm not going to write it down. So I'm just going to say, what's 1 to the 5th power? That's just a 1. And then what's 2 to the 5th power? So 2 times 2 is what? 4. And then 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. And then 16 times 2 is 32. So 2 to the 5th is 32. Alright? How about the next one? We have negative 1 half times 1 to the 6th minus 7/8 times negative 7 over 9. Okay, so we have parentheses here, but there's really nothing to do on the inside of the parentheses. So what we're going to have next is multiplication. So I'm going to multiply these two together and multiply these two together. So negative 1 half times 1/6 is negative 1 over 12. Okay. I'm going to leave that negative on the inside. And then 7 times a negative 7. So this 7 times a negative 7 is negative 49. And this 8 times 9 is 72. Okay, so we got a 12, we got a 72. Okay, and we want to subtract them. But you see this double negative, minus, minus. So that can become, add 2 lines or add a line, change the sign. So that can become positive. So what is the common denominator between 12 and 72? Well, it's 72. Okay. So this already has the 72, so I'm just going to bring it down. 49 over 72. And this one needs to be changed to something with 72 in the bottom. So you just ask yourself, what times 12 gives you 72? And I believe the answer is 6, yes. So 6 times 12 gives you 72. So also multiply negative 1 times 6. So what's negative 1 times 6? Negative 6. So now it's negative 6 plus 49. So what's negative 6 plus 49? So how do you add a fraction? Numerator plus numerator. Keep the denominator unless you're reducing. So negative 6 plus 49 is 43. Okay. And then can 43 over 72 reduce? I don't think so, but you can double check it. Okay, so that's how you do that one. Let's try another one. Okay. How about this one right here? See here, 8 1/3 plus 7 over 6. Okay. Over negative 9 over 2 minus 1/4. Okay. So what's going to happen there? So 8 1/3 plus 7 over 6 minus 9 over 2 minus 1/4. Okay, so first thing we need here is what? We need to get a common denominator. Okay, so what's the common denominator between this 3 and this 6? Okay. Well, it's 6. So the 7 already has a 6 in the bottom, so I just need to convert this one. So I need to multiply top and bottom by 2. So 8 times 2 gives you what? 16. 3 times 2, 6. Okay. And then for the bottom, we got a 2 and we got a 4. So what's the common denominator between 2 and 4? Well, 4. Okay, so 1/4 already has a 4 in the denominator. So now I got to ask myself, what times 2 gives you 4? Well, 2 times 2 gives you 4. So it also multiply -9 times 2. Okay. And then now you just do the math. So 16 plus 7, what does that give you? (23 over 6). And then -18 minus 1, that gives you what? -19 over 4. Okay. And then we have division of fractions. So how do you divide a fraction? Well, you get the reciprocal of the 1 in the bottom, and then you multiply. So this becomes 23 over 6 times 4 over 19. I'm putting the negative in the top. Okay, so before you multiply these two together, reduce if possible. Okay, so I got a 4 and a 6. Both of those are even, so I can divide them both by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Okay. So now I have a 23 times -2. So what does that give you? -46. Okay. And then I have a 3 times 19, and so what does that give me? 57. Okay. So that concludes my lesson on order of operation with fractions. You can look me online, www.supergenius99.com. Thanks for watching.